Today, I will be sharing my journey as a Jessup participant in the 10th Bangladesh qualifying rounds for the Philip C. Jessup International Law Moot Court Competition. This is a clip from the Jessup 2026 workshop that took place in BRAC University back in December 2025. Our team, NSU, ranked in the top 5 nationally, and I was ranked in the top 20 best oralists out of 96 oralists from all over Bangladesh. This is us on the way to the venue, AIUB, American International University, Bangladesh. We are walking to the registration booth to get our team registered and collect our food tokens and have our breakfast. While our team was getting registered, we walked around the campus to explore AIUB. This is the breakfast that we were provided by AIUB, and we also collected our team ID cards, which said Mooter, and that ID card for our coach said Coach. I believe this is after the preliminary rounds were over because it's already evening. This is the scene from the cafeteria, and that spherical structure is the library for AIUB that I also showed you earlier. This is my team.
After preliminary rounds, Team 706 Council.
This was after the results from the preliminary rounds were announced and we had made it to the quarterfinals.
We just made it to the quarterfinals of Jessup 2026 national rounds.
This is the hall room where all the results are announced. We were waiting here after our quarterfinals were over. At this point, we are still waiting for all the other teams to arrive. We had just gotten done with our rounds and we were waiting, having coffee, just a little bit of tea break. The teams that were done with their rounds were all waiting here and we were having snacks. This is a picture of me from the oral rounds. And this is my team and I waiting for the results to be announced of the teams that will qualify to represent Bangladesh and their respective universities in the international rounds.
Coming from the executive director himself, we have a discussion pending on that. We'll let you know the teams in the subsequent times. For courtroom 4,
we are the Jessup 2026 National Rounds Bangladesh quarterfinalist from North-South University.
At this stage, we learned that our team is ranked in the top 5 in the national rounds, but we don't get to know that we are qualified to the international rounds until much later on.
Best team award goes to 706 North-South University. Please be prepared.
The second part of my video is me showing how my team and I prepared ourselves and trained ourselves for the Jessup 2026 national rounds of Bangladesh. We of course had a lot of help and guidance from our respective faculty members. We also spent a lot of time by ourselves, reading and studying. This is me in my office, reading up on the facts before practicing for my oral submissions. Jessup was definitely a huge commitment. It was extremely time consuming, but every bit of it was so worth it. This is in the moot court room where we rehearsed for our oral submissions. On the tables are the printed copies of our memorials for the memorial exchange on the inauguration day. This is just one day before the big day. In the afternoon, in the moot court room by myself, I am rehearsing for my oral submissions.
May it please the court, Mr. President and Your Excellencies. I am Raida Khan Rahman, the first agent representing the applicant, Dominion of Alcostrina. I'll submit the first two issues that A. Solania can intervene as their legal interests will be affected, and B.
I believe this is on the day of the inauguration day, where the memorials were exchanged. I am standing at the podium, practicing my oral submissions with my fellow teammates. We also had some of our alumni join through online and also in person to help us prepare for the big day. After a long day of rehearsing, it was time for a coffee break. I would say that the days leading up to it, the entire 6 months process, was extremely worth it. Not only that, I also made a lot of memories, and more importantly, I learned so much than I could have ever learned from this competition alone. And I'm extremely grateful for the experience and for all the opportunities that came with it.